So, here's the backstory. I'm going to let him start chiming in.
Get to the point, lady.
He's watched me, watched me really push myself this month because I just have never, I've been doing this for over a decade, so please don't be like, 10,000, okay. I've never done 10,000 PRV in a single month. I've wanted to for a couple of years now. I've gone for it and I haven't quite got it. I haven't got it yet this month. I'm currently at like 8,713 and I just got another online order. But I'm not giving up, man. I'm going to get it or I'm going to go down swinging. So that being said, I knew I had to continue. Since he coming tonight. Cool. Imagine that. I knew that I had to continue with all of my regular things that I do, with boxes, customer care orders, posting, taking orders, doing follow-up, getting people refills. But I knew that was not going to get me 10,000 PRV. So I said, okay, I know that I have max capacity of 4 parties per week. So I'm going to push myself to do 4 parties per week. My bestie Jen Holderly gave me this party post tracker. I uploaded it to the Can Do page. If you will search party post tracker, it should pop up. It's Excel, so as long as you have Excel, it should open for you. And this has been.
Can I interrupt something?
Yeah.
Before she started doing this, she was coming to me and was like, "Parties aren't working anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do."
I wasn't organized. I was just flying by the seat.
And I'm like, okay, well, what is working? Why are the parties not working? And then she came across this that she's about to show you, and we're not trying to just BS you guys. She did this, and she did it really, really well, and it has completely changed everything around for her PRV. So anyways.
By no means does this mean that every single party has been successful. It has not. I haven't booked 4 parties every week. I think I did 4 parties every week, except one week I had 2. But like this week I have 4. One of them is going great. I'm trying to remember. The other one has got $18 in orders and the other 2 are at 0 PRV and they close tomorrow. So just because I've developed a system, just because I have 4 parties a week doesn't mean they all work. But it does mean I'm learning a lot.
Yeah. Okay,
so party post tracker, first of all. Before I even go into my system with my parties, how do you book them? That's the biggest thing. How do you book parties? Because like I always say, posts are supplemental. Do them well, do them consistently, but don't rely on them. So yes, I posted to all the places, my VIPs, my personal, my business, my Insta, my stories, everything. I actually got a couple of bookings for my post, but not for a week times 4 weeks out of the month is 16 parties. No, I did not book 16 parties from posts. No. So I asked people and I got told no a lot and I got ignored a lot. It doesn't bother me anymore because I'm also posting to my VIP page the success of these parties. Like one of them last week was 1,404 PRV. I'm not even kidding. And all of the orders were online. So I posted that to my VIPs and it is creating some FOMO. People are like, oh, maybe she's not full of crap. You know, maybe I should consider being one of her virtual hosts. But yes, I did ask people. So the first people that I asked were former hosts. I went back into my workstation. I filtered my order history and I looked for people who hosted for me last October. And I asked them. I also asked people who already have open shopping links on my workstation. So they have an online link for whatever reason. They have some, PRV through it. I just reached out to them and I was like, hey, your link is at $114. If you get to 500 this month, you get, $75 in free stuff, 3 half-price items, the blanket and the mug, and I sent them pictures. Tons of people took me up on that offer because they had already started making progress. People who would say, oh, I want this product, but I can't afford it. Girl, let's do a virtual party. Got a lot of parties booked that way. Those who want to join, they're like, well, I'm just not sure. Hey, let's do a virtual party and see how it goes. I did get one booked that way. And then another way that I got at least one party booked that I can remember is other hosts' guests. So when I'm closing out a party, I let the host know, hey, for every guest from your party that has their own party that qualifies, you get another half price item. And they would be like, oh, so-and-so would be great. You need to ask her. And so I would tell them, okay, I will ask her. I'll reach out to her, but could you also let her know that I'm going to be contacting her since you know her and I don't.
Warm lead.
Yes, so that's how I got my bookings. Now, the party post tracker, like I said, was a work in progress. I've definitely adapted a lot of things, but the main thing is when you pull it up, you're going to see setup, and then you're going to see Monday through Friday, and then you're going to see 2 close options. I have a close protocol that I do if they joined, and then I have a close protocol that I do if they didn't join. Now, I think the biggest thing has been in my setup. So I, of course, open them a link on my website. Local people can message me their orders, right, for free shipping. They don't have to order online. But I go ahead and set up that party group. So I send the host the PWS link. I send them the party group. I try to do this on like Friday or during the weekend before the actual party starts on Saturday, because I want to lay a foundation. And I know that people have more time on the weekend. So I don't want it to just be, bam, Monday, we're going to drop all the things. I set it up. Now that $1,400 party that I had, her people just started ordering as soon as I set up the link and set up the party before I even did post. And so then a lot of them went back and ordered more after they saw everything that we had. But I think there's a lot of power in setting everything up beforehand, just kind of giving the host some time to PR it, to add her people to the group before you just start bombarding with posts. So you can pin things to announcements on a group page. You guys probably know that. If not, make a post, click those 3 dots as if you're going to edit a post, and then choose mark as announcement, and it'll stay at the top of that group. That is super fun. So that's where I put how to order. My how to order post, yeah, that was yes. My how to order post has a photo of the host. So I also ask the host, hey, send me a picture of yourself that you love. I'm going to use it in your party setup. So I use that on the PWS link, and I also use it on her party page. So the very first announcement post is a picture of her beautiful self with a how to order, and it stays at the top. That way, anytime anyone goes to the group, they're going to see their beautiful host, and they're going to see exactly how to order. And I also put in there when the party closes. I pin a second announcement to the top, and it is our virtual flippable catalog, because these are virtual parties. They are not costing me anything. I'm not mailing out catalogs. I'm not mailing out party packs. So I pin the virtual catalog. What is the virtual catalog? Where do you find the virtual catalog? Go to your PWS, scroll all the way down, and click view our catalog. Don't have a PWS? Go to Scentsy.com, scroll all the way down, and click view our catalog and pin that. It just makes everything so simple. Now, throughout the party, I make my posts, and I do say, this is where you can really weigh in, because you know I don't spend money on these parties. Actually, before you sit all the way down, can you grab one of those Scentsy Club things, the little Mylar things? Throughout the party, I say comments equal drawing tickets. Comment to get whatever. I make sure that I let it be known. I put it in the about section of the virtual party group that there will be a prize drawing as long as the party reaches $200 in orders, because I'm not in the business of giving stuff away.
Nope. If it doesn't make, don't give anything.
Now, what my guests don't know is I don't count tickets. I don't have time for that. Also, what my guests don't know is they're not going to win if they didn't order. So what I do at the end of the party is I make a list of everyone who ordered, or if they're all online orders, you know, you can pull that up under your host party. And say if there were 7 people who ordered, I go to random.org. I plug in 1 to 7. I let random.org draw a number. Whichever name pops up, I go to that party group, click the search bar, type in their name. If they've commented on anything, they win. If they haven't commented on anything, draw another winner. Okay, what do they win? These are my Scentsy Club Happy Meal packs. I make a couple extra every month, plus people skip their subscription and it doesn't show on my workstation. So I always end up, you see how many I have extra, like all my Scentsy clubs have run. All of those are extra. So I'm going to use them for something. Yep. These are my party prizes. In here, this month I did a Snowberry travel tin. Got it free with my extra host rewards. Brick samples, some candy, and I always put a pair of earrings in there. They freaking love it. Everybody who's got a prize pack in the mail has been like, oh my gosh, these cost about $3.33 to mail through Pirate Ship. So I spend $3 to run a party.
Yep.
$3.33.
That's really, really good. That's, yeah.
But again, not doing a giveaway if the party doesn't qualify, and if you didn't order, you don't know it, but your name doesn't go in the drawing.
And these look complicated. They're really not.
No.
You buy these in bulk, Amazon, Shred. You got this from DG.
Yep.
And it's
Dollar General.
This is cheap cinnamon candy.
Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
I bought the bag with the most pieces of candy in it.
Yep.
That's it.
And it works.
And they love it. So, oh, and the earrings, they come from Amazon as well, and they're super cheap. Okay, so that's a lot, but there's more. Okay. Okay, these are some really, really cool tips. So please take notes and please ask questions. So once I get my 4 party hosts booked, I put them all into a group convo. I don't even ask them. I just put them all into a group convo and I'm like, hey, thank y'all so much for hosting this week. I'm going to use this group convo to help you throughout the week. And also, this makes them not mind the group convo. Also, we're going to do a battle of the hosts. So out of you 4 ladies, the one with the biggest party is going to win an extra surprise from me. And then they get really excited. What is my extra surprise? Something in my stock that I can't sell.
Yep, something that you're stuck with.
Wrap
it's still good stuff.
I only keep good stuff in my stock. Wrap a cute little piece of tulle around it, stick a card on it. They love it.
On top of that, so she has 4 party spots. That's a limited number. She's not going to go with 5. And she's been including the graphic of every time she books a party, she puts the picture of the person on the party and then posts I have 3 spots left.
Yeah.
And then that's been working.
I think I posted that, and I did forget to write that in my notes. But yeah, that has created definitely a sense of urgency. So I made a graphic on Canva, and I put like 4 silhouettes of a person. It's just like an element on Canva or whatever with a question mark over their head. And so fill in those spots. And then as soon as they're booked, I post, okay, I'm fully booked, but I'm now booking for next week or whatever. And that's really helped. So group convo, battle of the host. And then this was kind of an epiphany that I had. I was like, okay, so why don't I take the host from the previous week that was the biggest party, ask her if she'll come into my group convo from this week and give them tips. Oh my gosh, y'all. That has been gold.
Stuff coming from somebody other than you.
Yes. So I'll say, hey ladies, surprise, here's Heather. She had a $1,400 party last week. Heather, how did you do it? And she's like, da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, these are all the things. I can't do host coaching better than that. From a successful host to new host, not out of a consultant's mouth at all. What worked for her, it has been freaking gold. And then I take her out of the group convo so that she doesn't have to keep getting those notifications. So I also do individual coaching because I know that those ladies don't know each other in that group convo, so they're probably not going to engage. So individual coaching every time someone gets an order. So like I have Dusty right now. She's kicking butt on her party. She's been getting orders like crazy today because her party closes tomorrow and she's trying so hard to get to that $500 mark for the blanket and the mug. It's crazy what people do for a Scentsy branded blanket and mug, right? But every time she gets an order, I'm like, okay, Angie just ordered online. Your party is now up to 356. You're only 142 away from your goal. And just like chipping away at it helps. And then I also tell them, okay, so post a thank you to your party group for Angie. I send them some photos that they can use. I have some, thank you for your Scentsy order, whatever. But I also tell them, or feel free to use your own. It's been really fun to see some people's creativity come out, not using the stock photos that I send them. Do be cautious in posting what people order. I wouldn't do that this close to Christmas because sometimes it can give it away. So just have your host post a generic thank you for your order. So this is great because 1, it's getting your host posting in the party group and not always you. And 2, because now you have a super easy way to send, and I know Clint can weigh in on this aspect, super easy way to send that party guest a friend request, because it is so important to plug your party guests into your network. Give them a front row seat to your life, to your real life. Friend request them. I know some people aren't comfortable with that. I've been doing it for 10 years. I don't have anything to hide on social media. I want them seeing how much fun it is for me to be a Scentsy consultant and how real of a person I am, and that I'm going to take care of them.
Well, the whole point of a party is not just to gain PRV, it's to build your base. And the best way to build your base is for them customers to know who you are and who that they're buying from.
Yep.
And if they see you and start to get to know you, then they're more comfortable with buying from you, and they have the confidence in you, and they will stick around, and then they'll bring their friends in groups.
Because I'm going to tell you guys, and Clinton knows this because we've been doing this for over a decade, my customer base is not my friends and family.
Absolutely not. I mean, they've gotten Scentsy. They still buy Scentsy from time to time, but
seriously, when we sit down and kind of reflect upon who our customers are and how we met them, it's through parties.
Yep.
It's 100% through the parties that we've been having over this decade. That's why they call it network marketing.
Yeah.
Okay, so friend them. Schedule your post, otherwise you'll drive yourself insane. I do Scentsy full time, and I can't handle remembering when to post to a party, especially 4 simultaneously. And then when my host wants to extend, like Monday I had 8 parties going on, and I was like, ah! So schedule your post for sure. You can schedule them out as far in advance as you want to. I'm taking the afternoon off tomorrow, so I have my party post scheduled all the way through tomorrow. Yes, schedule your post. If you don't know how to do that, there's a little calendar next to the post button when you're on your computer, or there's an arrow at the top of your post on your phone that says schedule. Also, ask your guests to post. So when my host posts a thank you to the party group, thank you Angie blah 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 for your order, I friend request them, and then I love the post and I say thank you Angie, post your goodies to this party group when you get them. Because that $1,400 party, this was so fun, and I don't think I've even told you. Those guests I told y'all started ordering the weekend before the party even started, and Scentsy shipping is so fast when you order through a PWS that they started getting their goodies like Thursday, Friday of the next week, right when the party was closing. And so the party blew up again because the guests were taking pictures of their orders that they got in and posting, and everyone started interacting again. I was like, holy crap, this is awesome.
Yeah.
It's really, really awesome, and that's such an important thing of host coaching, is to get your host to post, to get your guests to post, because if you're not friends with their guests, they're probably not even going to get the notification when you post.
How long have you been doing this 4 parties a week?
A month. 4 weeks, like seriously, just
month.
this month.
And what did you do this month in terms of your record?
I told them I'm at like 8,700 right now.
And that you beat your record for total PRV in one single month, right?
Almost there. I think so. Yeah, I think I have beat it.
Yeah.
I need to look at my bar report.
She went from telling me that my parties are not working, I need to figure something out, to doing this and exactly what she's telling you. I know it sounds like a lot. It really is not a lot. But in 1 month, she turned that around, and she's now had her largest PRV month in 11 years.
10, a little over 10. And I'm not like, this is sustainable. I'm not like, oh, thank goodness October's almost over, I'm going to take a break. No, heck no, man. I want 4 parties a week for forever now. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up, because after, and this is where Clint really does get passionate, I guess is a strong word, but because you can't just, okay, well, they ordered, yay, I got PRV. No. Yes, I do encourage them to turn notifications on, but like 2 people do it. So I do have a notifications post, and it is one of the first ones that run, but people don't follow directions. But some people do, and that does work, Kathy. You're right. So after, If it is a PWS order, I have a system for an email that I send to them. It's super short. It just says, thank you. Here's my VIP group. Here's my text special number. Here's a YouTube video of our Scentsy story.
And aren't you sending them something?
That's the first step. Second step, Happy Mail. Oh, I just put it in the mailbox too. Darn. Okay, it's fine. I just use regular envelopes from Dollar General. They're back there. Just regular envelopes. They fit the monthly specials flyer perfectly. That goes in there. A postcard about us goes in there, and a scent circle goes in there. Regular stamp out the door. I use my host rewards to get scent circles. I send them a friend request. Like I said, after they approve my friend request, I invite them to my VIP group immediately. Then I will personally follow up. So if we're friends on Facebook, I can just shoot them a message through Messenger. Hey, just wanted to make sure everything turned out great with your Scentsy order. Thank you again, right? Because you want to develop a relationship beyond posting.
Yeah. Doing all this tells your customers that you were on it, and it will excite them, and they'll be like, sweet, I found someone who is on it,
Yes.
and I trust them, and I'm going to buy some Scentsy.
Yes. So, like we both said, it sounds like a lot. It's not.
Can you formulate all this, all that you said, in a bulleted,
Of course I can.
easy to follow? Because
Yeah, I can't wait. No, I'm just kidding.
And you can name it. Amber's Steps to Success for Online Parties.
Or should I say, this is what works for me this month.
Yeah, because it may change next month.
Because it always changes.
It always
But yes,
changes.
I can definitely top this up. I just wanted to be able to also verbalize it and share it with you guys, because I don't want y'all to think I'm full of crap. I'm not. I work really hard, but I also work really light. Like, these 4 parties are going to close out tomorrow while I'm having lunch and coffee with a friend. It's doable.
And just like when we've traveled, gone on vacation,
Yes.
and you bring the laptop and you spend an hour working. And that's what you do.
That's what you do.
It's much better than punching a clock.
Yeah. And I've been in my sweatshirt, and these are called leggings. I am tired. And my leggings all day. But yeah, it is doable. You know, I would say don't get discouraged if you can't get 4 parties a week. If you haven't had 4 parties this month, well, then have 1 party a week next month for 4 parties a month. I mean, seriously, you have to start somewhere. But I told Clint, the biggest thing that this has given me, I'm very type A, so it's given me a system, which has in turn given me so much confidence, because now, like, when I get a party booked, I'm like, cool, bring out the Excel spreadsheet, boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
Step 1, step 2, step 3. And yeah, it just doesn't stress me out. Now, if you use Visily, you are freaking golden, because you can schedule this code to run to a party group. Personally, I can't dig Visily, but that's fine. I'm still copy paste post. But Visily would work so great with this.
So I didn't quite understand how difficult it is managing multiple parties through just Facebook. Because to me, the husband looking in, I was like, oh, she's got 4 group chats on Facebook, and like, how hard is it to run?
They're not
4 different
group
parties?
chats, they're
I know,
group pages.
I know, but that's my own husband lingo, because I don't do all these things. But then she started showing me a completed one, and I'm like, holy crap!
I just threw
That's
away
a lot of information. No wonder it's overwhelming. But
yeah, I just threw
Listen.
away a hot mess of one that I had done. But you know, this is for next week. I only have 1 party booked next week, and I did go ahead and start it because she really wants to get the blanket and mug. So I'm like, okay, fine. It doesn't bother me at all that I'm posting Monday's post on a Thursday. I'm fine. But they do end up being a bit of a hot mess by the time the parties are all said and done. But I love it. I love to see the progression from super simple to, oh, they got crazy.
and
Those are just my notes.
Yep.
So, were there any questions or anything that I should address?
But let me say, if you're not doing this part, then this part's going to do nothing.
That's very true. There's so much behind the scenes.
This is this part that you can't read. That when you think you could have this typed up to have out to everybody, set some goals.
It's the end of the month, first of the month, man.
maybe this weekend.
You telling me I can work on the weekend?
I don't care.
You know what? I can do this in the car on our drive to Mineola.
There we go.
See, I can work from the passenger seat.
Yep. Look at me. Yeah. So
I'll
she'll
do
get
this.
these topped up. But yeah, seriously, it works. It may not work all the time, but it will work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, parties from last week.
It's science.
So one actually topped 500 tonight. She extended 158.50, and she had her own orders on the link before I started the party, so it's really probably like $30 PRV. 168.60, same thing. She only had a couple of orders, but then that fourth one, man, $1,404.90 freaking cents. I'm so glad Heather had a party. So it's good. It's good. So I will top this up. I will get this out there, see if there's any comments that I need to answer. But you know how bulleted lists go. It's like, well, what does winter coaching mean? So you'll have to kind of help our teamies understand and reference them back to this video that probably ended up being way too long.
Yep.
No, you're supposed to be looking through comments to see if there's nothing to answer. All right, well, guys, let's finish the month strong. Remember, the pods and fan sale ends tomorrow at noon Central Time. Focus on the clearance section as well. I had a customer reach out to me today, and she wanted to shop someone's party, so she said, what is the cheapest warmer you have? I went to the clearance section. There was nothing less than 20, so I said, well, our mini warmers are 20, but here's a link to the clearance section. She found 3 things in the clearance section she wanted. She didn't even know about the Above the Clouds warmers, so focus on the clearance section. Focus on your follow-ups. Focus on front loading November for sure, and get your orders in early so you can enjoy Halloween with your kids. Do not be working while your kids are trick-or-treating. Be completely present and go make those sweet memories, because trust me, your babies grow up fast. Our oldest has decided she's not trick-or-treating this year. She thinks she's too old. So go soak up those memories and know that I'm always here for y'all, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Bye, guys.
Okay, bye.